hello there guys, it is Kimber aka Wild Lindica. Thanks so much for stopping in and checking on me today. We are on day 4 of Vlogmas and this will be my second time recording this video. The first time for some reason it was extremely fuzzy, so I'm not sure about it. Hopefully this one's not. If it is, we're gonna roll with it anyway, if that's okay with you. Today, I don't know what it is. It was just one of those days. I was not able to sleep. I got off at 8 a.m. this morning. And at 11:45, I needed to go in and pick up my schedule for work. Because I do work from home. You guys know that. I've talked to you about it before. And I guess just the anxiety of being afraid that I was going to miss an alarm and I might miss the schedule drop. Because, you know, you have 200 people fighting for, you know, certain hours and stuff like that. I get very anxious and I was afraid I'd miss my alarm, miss the schedule drop, that kind of a thing. So I really wasn't able to sleep. I got up, got my schedule, tried to go back to bed, and that of course just did not happen. I just tossed and turned, kept waking up my husband, you know, try to go watch TV. I tried to do anything I could do to try to make myself fall asleep. But it didn't work. So I'm basically running on no sleep right now. I did have a lot of cravings around 2 o'clock. And I think it's where I didn't sleep. My body was just like, okay, you got to do something here. So I was thinking maybe if I ate something then I would feel better, you know, but it didn't work. I did get up and I had some of the deli sliced pepperoni, about this big, and I had about 4 pieces of those with 1 ounce of pepper jack cheese, and I had a tablespoon of almond butter. So I did just do a lot of fat to try to make myself, you know, feel satiated, because that's what fat does. And I thought, well, maybe now I'll be able to go to sleep. No, wasn't able to sleep. So I sat around and still could not sleep. I don't know what it was, my husband, but he was sleeping just fine. He had no issues, no problems. Nothing. And just a little bit of a heads up, guys, or an update on my husband. I'm so very, very proud of him. He started this on Saturday. Today is the end of Tuesday. In 2 days, my husband has went from 240 pounds down to 229. So he lost 11 pounds in 2 days. I don't even know how that's possible, but he did. And I am super excited, super stoked for it. He has done so amazingly. I mean, I could not be prouder of him, or more proud, I guess, the grammar police people. But, you know, the first time that he did this, I kind of pressured him into it. And I knew that I did. And, you know, you can't make someone want to be healthy or make someone want to lose weight. They have to want that for themselves. And before, I don't think that he wanted it. He had actually saw a picture of himself at Thanksgiving, and he was like, oh my God, you know. And I love the man. I mean, he's amazing, and, you know, and I need him. I need him to be around for a long time. And he was like, he's the one that came up and said, I think I need to go back on keto, you know, and which surprised me, because I mean, even when he tried it the first time, you know, he still would eat, but he would still snack in between. He would eat copious amounts of pork rinds and nuts and cheese and, you know, viney wieners and that type of thing. And this time it's completely different. He has a completely different mindset. And I think it's because he wants to do it. You know what I mean? He is making that conscious decision that he wants to better himself. So this time he's really, really taking it seriously, and I'm extremely proud of him. And he's come a long way, and I'll tell you how I can say that. Because later, you know, today we had actually went to the movies with some friends from church, and we've always went and watched movies together. It's just kind of our thing. So we decided we wanted to go watch Instant Family with Mark Wahlberg. And we went and we watched the movie. And he is a huge popcorn fan, my husband. Oh my God, he loves popcorn. He likes to, I mean, he used to make it all the time. I got him an air popper, and he used to make it and use a whole stick of butter. I mean, he loves popcorn. He didn't even flinch, didn't even look at the popcorn, nothing. I mean, I was really shocked. So we went ahead and watched our movie, and by the time we got out of there, it was 9 o'clock. Now, as you remember, I've had no sleep. So, and I'm sorry that I didn't record any of the food that I ate today. And it's just because when you're around friends and they're not used to the whole YouTube thing, you don't want to be shoving the camera in their face. So I didn't want to do that. so I wanted to be, courteous of other people, so I didn't record anything. But after we got out of there, like 9 o'clock, like I said, I had to go to work, and we were trying to figure out what we wanted to eat. And he was like, man, keto is so hard when you're needing to eat out. And I was like, no, you just have to kind of adjust what it is you're used to eating. And he didn't want burgers, he didn't want anything like that. He didn't want me to have to cook because he knew I had to go home and work. So we decided to go to Subway. And my husband and the bread, he loves bread. And he went in and he goes, I'm going to get what you get. And I always get the Subway salad. I got the chicken bacon salad. And I always get mine with spinach and lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, black olives, and the Chipotle Ranch, or Southwest Chipotle. So he was like, well, I'm going to get the same thing. But he doesn't like, certain vegetables. He doesn't like tomatoes. He doesn't really care for, like spinach and stuff like that. So he just got his, he basically told the lady he wanted everything but spinach and tomatoes. So she put banana peppers, bell peppers, black olives, cucumber, and pickle. For some reason, I guess when you say everything, they put everything. Yes, I know. It'll be all right. So he was like, we went outside and started, eating a salad and stuff. We were just going to eat it in the car because I had to go to work. And he was like, I don't know if I can do this. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I just don't think I like this. And I was like, just give it a try, So he started eating on the salad and stuff, but he hit that pickle and it was done. He was like, who puts pickles in salad? And I was like, yeah, I understand. I don't understand that either. So he, threw a few of the pickles on my salad, and I ate them separately because I like them. He did go through and he ate all the protein. He ate all the cheese, the chicken, and the bacon. He did eat some of the cucumber and, that kind of a thing. But as far as finishing the full salad, that just wasn't going to happen. He didn't finish the salad. So, but I applaud him for trying, you know what I mean? Because it's really hard, and I'm really glad that he did it. It can't be easy if you're going from eating whatever you want and, to a strict diet plan. That's really hard, especially for someone like him where he's not been snacking. He's actually following my intermittent fasting, doing 2 meals a day with me. So that's impressive. And, with an 11-pound weight loss in 2 days, that is unreal. But I mean, he's a man and they drop quicker. Sucks for us women, but it's true. But I'm really super proud of him, and I guess that's what this video is about, just to know that I didn't have to nag him, you know what I mean? Because the first time I did, I nagged him a lot to try to get him healthy, and he did it for me. He didn't do it for himself, and now he's doing it for himself, and he's loving the results, and he loves the way he feels. He, I used to tell him that he had narcolepsy because he would just be sitting there and just fall asleep, and I think it's because he has sleep apnea, and he wasn't sleeping at night, so he was constantly waking up from losing his breath, so he was never getting a full good night's sleep. It was scary for a little bit because he even did it when he was driving. But for the last 2 days, he has been staying awake. He hasn't been falling asleep. And when we go to sleep, he's not snoring. He's breathing heavy, which makes noise. And he talks in his sleep, but no snoring. And he hasn't been losing his breath that I can tell. Like today, I wasn't in there with him very much because I didn't want to keep him awake because I kept tossing and turning. But I'm just really proud of him, guys. So my word of advice for you is if you have a spouse that is not supportive of your keto journey, don't change. Don't nag them. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself. And don't make it, because I did this. I always made it sound like it was so restrictive of, oh, I can't have that. And now kind of change it into, oh, look what I can have. And I've started making different things. Don't make it to where you seem like you're miserable. And some people do that. When they change their way of eating, they make it so miserable. Oh, well, I can't have fries, and I can't have potato chips, and I can't have pasta. instead of looking at the things that you're able to have. I mean, come on, people. We can sit down and eat a whole pack of bacon and still lose weight. You want half and half in your coffee? No, I need the full fat cream. You know, I mean, and butter. And I mean, butter on vegetables, what's better? I mean, it's amazing. And just don't make it seem like it's so hard, you know, or nag at them because they're not jumping on board with you. Not everyone is in the same place in their journey as you are, you know, and not everyone's going to have that same passion that you have right off the bat. But if you show them a good example, they will come to it. And that's where we're at now. So I thank God that my husband is on board and he's actually, you know, coming to me and saying, is it time to eat? How much do we need to eat? Like those chocolate covered walnuts that I had, he actually got the scale out and he measured them and everything. So we each had an ounce. And he was fine with that. And then later he came back and told me, you know, I think I just like the nuts plain more than I do with the chocolate. And that about floored me because he's a chocoholic. But it's working, guys. I'm so proud of him. I am so very, 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 very proud of him. I love him. He's great. But anyway, I'm going to quit rambling now. But thanks so much for stopping in and checking on me today. So I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye.